The Total Media Sports Network presents Boyd County Lions Soccer live on Kool TV. Now let's go to the Boyd County Athletic Facility for pregame coverage of Boyd County Soccer live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening, and welcome into this evening's broadcast here on Kool TV and the Total Media Sports Network. James Carey, happy to have you along with us here this evening as we get you set for Boyd County Lady Lions soccer as they welcome in the Fleming County Panthers here for their third game of the season and their home opener. They're 2-0 on the season, a nice win over the weekend against Bluegrass United, 4-1. They knocked off Belfry in the season opener, 8-0. Happy to have everyone along with us here on Kool TV. If it's your first time with us here on the channel, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you directly to your mobile device. Our first game with the Lions this season as we've picked them up as part of our Kool TV family, and certainly excited to have them along with us and every one of the programs here around Cannonsburg for the Lions. Should be a fun season. We'll step out for our first break. We'll come back, we'll meet our starting lineups and get you ready for first kick. Fleming County and Boyd County, home opener for the Lions. We'll talk about it next here on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Sprinkles! Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luz, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of Kentucky.com.
Emma Hamilton.
Back here in Cannonsburg as we get you set for Boyd County Lady Lions soccer here on Kool TV and the Total Media Sports Network. As the starting lineups are being announced for both teams, let's first meet the visitors on the scoreboard, the Fleming County Panthers. They're 1-1 on the season. In the goal will be London Riley. She'll be joined on the field by number 3, Peyton Skaggs, number 4, Jarrah Brooks, number 5, Madison Brooks, number 8, Kate Overly, number 10, Madeline Singer, number 12, Carly Smoot, number 14, Cassandra Johnson, number 20, Sammy Miller, number 22, Emma Hamilton, and number 27, Addie Willis.
Number 7, Alyssa Perkins.
And now the starting lineup for the Boyd County Lions. Olivia Pennington as the head coach as they roll in as the defending 16th region champions, winning their first ever region title. In the goal this evening will be Skylar Rogotsky. She'll be joined by number 0, Aubrey Moore, number 1, Vivian Allen, number 2, Savannah Henderson, number 3, Maddie Stevens, number 5, Reagan Stevens, number 7, Alyssa Perkins, 11, Faith Burnside, 18, Cheyenne Burke, 23, Eden Henderson, and number 26, Lauren Kraft. We'll step out for the national anthem. We'll play some soccer when we return after this on Kool TV.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Cannonsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back here in Cannonsburg as we get you set for Boyd County and Fleming County. The Lions in the black jerseys tonight, Fleming County in the white and gold. Boyd County will possess it to start things off, working it from left to right as I view it here high atop the press box here at the Boyd County Athletic Complex. And off we go. First 40 minutes and a home opener for the Lions. That's Burnside. She'll work with it with the blue cleats. Has had a stellar season after rolling off 40-plus goals last year. She was the 16th Region Player of the Year. Quick throw in for the Lions as Lisa Perkins drops it in. Burnside will settle it near side in front of her bench. Boyd County trying to keep the record unblemished, sitting at 2-0 on this young season. Nice ball up the far side, looking for Vivian Allen. Lions control it on the far side. Trying to find feed on a dump ball there that they couldn't get. Now the Lions have to fall back and play a little defense as the Panthers had it for just a second, and Faith Burnside swipes it away. Here's a drop out to Moore. Burnside down the middle, off to the left side. Moore in the box, settles it up. Stops outside the 6, but they've got a player from the Lions off sides. And a good set piece there by Boyd County will come up negated with the offside penalty. Good ball movement there after losing possession. Moore and Burnside, those are the 2 feet that you have to watch for defensively. Far side, Madeline Singer tries to play it up near the midfield stripe, but it's off the far side, out of bounds. It goes into a throw-in for the Panthers. Quickly, Boyd County swipes it away, and then as the Panthers trying to gain control, they lose it out of bounds. Long throw up the far sideline. Boyd County's going to win it. Looking for Burnside. They can't find it. It's a dropped ball back to the defense who's playing up. Maddie Stevens. Here's a nice ball down in the left corner. And a nice catch there by the goalie as it goes off the gloves of Landon Riley from Vivian Allen. And the Lions have a corner kick. 2.5 minutes into this opening half of play. Burnside, the senior, line it up on the far side. She'll have the wind blowing against her. You can see the flag there at her back corner. That'll drop it into Moore. Moore just outside the 18, gives it back out to Burnside. Burnside from the left side, chips it down inside the 6. And right into the midst of the goalkeeper, London Riley. Good opportunity there for the Lions. Could not connect. They've had a couple of opportunities down inside the box, an offside penalty on one, and then the other one coming up with a good set piece, just couldn't find feet. Cheyenne Burke playing on that back line, controlling it. I talked with Coach Pennington about a couple of weeks ago when I come over to visit with the team, and said that she talked so much about her defense from last year and what they did. Here's Burnside knifing her way through that left side. Down inside the 18. She's got 2 on, though. Looking for feet. There's Moore. Puts it with the left foot, but a nice defensive play by the Panthers as it's taken away for just a moment. Boyd County controls it. Moore with possession. Finds Burnside left side. Back to Moore out top. Nice piece of dribbling there by her. They'll drop it back out top to Maddie Stevens. Boyd County running a box at the moment, trying to keep someone in the area. Burnside with 2 on. Knifing her way through the defense, brings it off to the right edge. Turns, chips it over top of the net, and puts it in for the Boyd County goal. Here's a look at it on the Ice and Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Nice job there by Faith Burnside as she picks up the goal in the 5th minute. A good start for the Lions. Now they've got possession with it again, back out at midfield. Here's Stevens up the far side, working with Moore. Trading positions. Moore will drop it down to her in the corner. Down inside the 18 goes Stevens. Fires it with the right side. Loose ball in front of the net. Keeper comes out. Ball carrying him around out to the top of the 18, and the Panthers clear it back near midfield. Boyd County's defense wins it. That was something I was on the last push there by Burnside. I was talking about last year Boyd County's defense, of how stout it was, and that was one of the pieces that the team lost from graduation. A solid goalkeeper and a really, really tough defensive back line. But Coach Pennington feels like that she's got a really good group this year playing in those positions. And again, the players that we've seen up front with Burnside, Moore, Stevens, you get the ball on their feet, good things are going to happen, without a doubt. Fleming County settles things down. Stevens steps 2. Now off to Vivian Allen. Allen working it up the far sideline, trying to build. Nice ball down in the far corner. That's to Eden Henderson. Henderson settles it up, brings it back out top, looking for Burnside, but an intercepted ball there by Jarrah Brooks. Quickly back in the feed of Boyd County it goes. Burnside brings it with the left foot, bringing it to the right corner, and bends that one wide. It'll be a goal kick coming up for the Panthers. Just over, right at 6 minutes gone here in the opening period. 1-0 Boyd in front. Again, if you're first time with us here on Kool TV and the Total Media Sports Network, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. Will alert you on your device each time we put out new material. Again, we'll be back with you on Thursday night when Boyd County welcomes in Martin County. And then on Saturday, the boys will be in action as they bring in Spring Valley. And your home for all Boyd County athletics is right here on the Total Media Sports Network. Boyd County lets it settle back. Slowing things down on the near side for the Lions is Lauren Kraft. Kraft will build from the back. Finds Burnside, a good ball. Moore wanting on a through ball. She's got a lane, and she's out in front. She's got a 1v1. Moore lining it up with the goalie. Takes it down inside the 6. Fires it with the left side and finishes.
Boyd County. Aubrey Moore with
What a ball there that started from the back line. And then a beautiful ball up to Moore, and she puts it in with the left foot and gives Boyd County the 2-0 lead. Great look there from our instant replay, brought to you in part by Ison's Cards and Collectibles, located over in Old Russell. And that whole play there started with Lauren Kraft on the back line. Great run by her to get things moving forward. Boyd County playing very aggressive, trying to push it up there was Reagan Smith. Ball out at near midfield, and the Lions take it away. Maddie Stevens pushes it off to Moore. Moore far side, working up that left edge. Moore with one on, dribbles past, gets down in the bottom of the 18. Brings it back across the top, had a foot there for the Lions as she had it on the foot of Reagan Smith, but she couldn't finish. A great ball there by the senior of Aubrey Moore. And we'll get a sub here for Boyd County. As off is Eden Henderson. Checking in, the junior Gracie Crow. Crow will play up on the front line for the Lions. Goal kick coming up for the Panthers. Nearly 8 minutes gone here in the opening period. Boyd County in front 2-0. Far side Stevens. Down to the corner, Allen now. Nice move there by Allen as she'll take it down in the far side corner. She's got Crow just outside the 6. She'll lose it off of her foot. Boyd County chasing after the ball on the far sideline. Allen battling for position as she takes it away. Stevens drops it down inside to Burnside. Burnside down inside the 6. Goes with a left foot to the right side and drops in the dagger. Burnside's second goal of the game. Here's the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Perfect angle of this with the left foot. And buries it in that corner. So in the 10th minute, she connects on her second goal of the evening. Burnside takes it away midfield, off to Moore. Moore pushing up the far hash, brings it back into the middle, looking for Crow. Defensively taken away there by Jarrah Brooks for the Panthers. She sends a long ball up the far sideline. Fleming County now with a chance to work with it on their offensive half. Quickly taken away, though, by Boyd County's defensive back line. Into the ballgame now is Malia Allen, wearing number 6. Deep drop going back to Addie Willis. Great job there by the Lions as they'll work it to the far side. That's that's Lauren Kraft, who started that push that ended in a goal by Aubrey Moore. Panthers throw in on the far side. Moore takes it after the interception, takes it up to Crow. Crow wants the far side. They like to build from that corner. Moore replaces her. She's got a nice angle from that left edge. Takes it down inside the 6, tries to turn it out to the top of the box. It's saved on the end line by the Panthers. It stays live on the far side. Boyd County settles. Here's Moore. Outside. Brings it to the left foot. Off the goalie's gloves. Nice connection there as it was Vivian Allen that settled it and brought it up to Moore for the shot. Boyd County Very aggressive. My mistake there. I forgot to click the scoreboard on her goal a moment ago. 3-0 Lions. Off the side of the foot, 50-50 ball. Out near side, Allen has that one swiped away by Cassandra Johnson. Johnson in front of the Lions bench, but Allen will beat her to the punch. Now Johnson takes it away, tries to take it down inside the corner, and quickly stepping to was Boyd County's junior Savannah Henderson. 10 minutes gone here in the opening period, 3-0 Boyd County. Lions looking for their third consecutive win to start the season. They fell to Fleming County last year 1-0. This year they are out in a hurry to the start of this season. They've got a good Martin County team coming in here on Thursday night. We'll have all the action right here on Kool TV. Off to the far side, closest person to it was one of the seniors for the Lions, Cheyenne Burke, wearing number 18. It'll be Savannah Henderson who will toss it in. This is the longest that Boyd County's had to play in its defensive half of the field thus far in the ballgame. Most of it has been on their side of the 50. Ball tumbles out of bounds. It'll be a Panthers throw-in. Jasmine Sanchez to toss in. Quick drop to Brooks. Back to Sanchez. She can't control it and goes back to the Lions, who lead at 3-0. Trying to go up the far side looking for Crow. Ball still alive on that line. Crow battling for position. And it's across the end line, and it'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. Pair of Panthers checking into the ball game. Number 1, Trinity Utterback. And
match for Fleming County's
number 11.
Trinity Utterback, along with number 11.
Do not have number 11 on their schedule. This is actually, it's been ruled a corner kick. The official up here pointed across the top of the sixth, indicating a goal kick, but it's been changed, so it'll be Faith Burnside now with a corner kick for the Lions. They pack it up just inside the 18. Burnside gets one in the air. Good bounding ball across the face. But there's no black jerseys there, and the Panthers will push it ahead. Nice job out top by Allen, but could not find feet on the pass forward. Henderson will settle it down near midfield. 50-50 ball. She'll win it off of her feet. Now Kraft will try to build from the backside. Out to Burnside, far side. She'll center it up. She's got two out in front with Moore. Moore's on the left edge. Kraft in the middle. Moore goes to the left side. Loose ball off the mitts of the goalie, and Riley hauls it in. Nice save there by the freshman goalkeeper of London Riley. A booming ball off the foot of the senior Moore. And it stays 3-0 as we go back to live action. Here's Henderson. Sends it off to the left edge. Trying to get to it there was Vivian Allen. Utterback will try to settle it on the far side. Can't get there as it went off the foot of Boyd County out of bounds. We'll get 3 subs. Checking in for Boyd County is number 9, Whitley Henry. In for Fleming County is Jaylee Lockaby.
Henry into the match for Boyd County.
And Abigail Smithers, number 16. Sanchez with a toss in from the far side. We get an inadvertent handball against Fleming County, so back to the Lions it goes with a free kick. And this is a ball where if you get a ball playing in the right direction, you can send this exactly where you want it. It's going to be Burnside that's going to take this. And this is a ball that I would look for her to send up that left edge. Boyd County has tried to build everything from that left edge and then try to bend it back across the top of in between the 6 and the 18. And that's exactly what they're going here with this. Trying to win a sprint out toward the keeper, and the ball gets loose. Keeper still on the deck. It goes out of bounds as it was inadvertent contact there from Moore and Riley, who were going at the same piece of real estate. And this is going to be a corner kick as it was touched out of bounds by Fleming County. Riley got there at the same point that Moore did. The contact freed the ball loose. Reagan Smith tried to get there but could not do so. So now Burnside from the far corner. Just over 15 gone here in the opening period. 3-0 Lions. Low kick, did not get anything on that one. It'll be sent out of bounds and corner or throw. This will be another corner. Again, the difference between the positionings is if the ball goes across the end line, it's a corner kick. If the ball goes across the sidelines, it's a throw-in. And that's a huge difference from that position. Boyd County packing it in. Good ball this time by Burnside. Moore puts it off the head, sends it to the far side, and Riley will watch it tumble out of bounds. And a goal kick for Fleming County. Goals in the 5th minute, 8th minute, and 10th minute for the Lions, who lead at 3-0. Good ball by the Panthers as they'll start a push up the far sideline, but immediately trying to play it off was the back line there of Boyd County Cheyenne Burke. And this one will come out, and the first touch of the ball by Skylar Rogonsky, the junior goalkeeper. Quickly puts it in play up that far side. Battling with Sanchez. That's Reagan Smith for the Lions fighting for position. And they'll play it off of her out of bounds. Sanchez to toss it in for the Panthers. Smith wins it. Crow with 2 on. Tries to play it ahead and loses it off of her foot, but not enough. That Boyd County can't regain position. Moore dumps it off to Burnside. Out to Moore. It's a sprint up the far side hash. And the keeper will win that contested battle before Moore could get there. Burnside got just a little bit too much on it. A really good 1-2 combo there. But Boyd County can't capitalize, and the game stays 3-0. Here's Burnside. Wins it off of her knee. Comes to the near side. Trying to play it down was Henry. She can't get there, but Burnside swipes it away. Burnside drops it off to Moore. Here's a piece downside. Burnside has a one-on-one. Looking for goal number 3. Swipes it to the left. Goes with the left leg and finishes.
Oh, Boyd County.
Faith Burnside has the hat trick. Take a look at this one. Poetry in motion. So Burnside with her 3rd goal of the game. And Boyd County leads it 4-0.
Goal was by number 11, Faith Burnside for the Lions.
One of the things that we will be doing on our Facebook page starting this season is we're going to do every Monday a top 10, kind of like what you would see at Sports Center. But we're going to take all of our sports, not just football. We're going to take all of our fall sports, so football, volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and we're going to build a top 10 replays of the week. I guarantee you Faith Burnside is going to be in some of those. Here's Crow. Nice piece of movement up that far side. She's got more there, working just off the near side, but could not find her feet as the Panthers swipe it away. Back up to the midfield line. It's out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Lions, and Savannah Henderson will take it out. That's something Boyd County's doing really a good job of, is because of the way the offense has been pushing. The defense has been pushed up across midfield. And Fleming County has not been able to try to get that chip shot over top of the defense and get in those 1v1s against the goalies to where the defense has to play from behind. Here's Moore trying to play it down in the corner but can't control it as she was looking for Eden Henderson, who's back in the ball game. Back in for Fleming County, number 4, Jarrah Brooks. And we're going to get a hydration break here with 20:37 to play in the opening half. 4-0 our score. We'll step out for a break. We're back for more after this here on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewis, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky.com.
Back here in Cannonsburg, it's currently in a hydration break due to the heat. It is sweltering this evening. As sitting right now, still in the high to upper 80s, but the heat index is well into the upper 90s probably. The nice part is we do have a nice breeze. Now, most of the bleacher areas are shaded, and we're starting to get some of that shade onto the field. But it is warm here this evening. If you're just now joining us, you've missed a lot. Faith Burnside has a hat trick with goals in the 5th, 10th, and 20th minutes. Aubrey Moore punched one in the 8th minute, and that's where we currently stand in a 2-0 or a 4-0 ball game at 20:49 to play here in the opening half. Again, if you're first time with us with Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget, find us on Facebook at Kool TV. It's Kool TV and Total Media. And we've got a lot of stuff that we've been pushing out on there, and you'll see a lot of graphics, videos, spotlights, interviews, stuff like that we're going to have as we roll through this season and with all the different sports that we're going to have rolling through here with the Lions. So out of the hydration break, it's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers, and back underway we go. Burnside's going to swipe this one away quickly. Steps through. She's got an angle. Goes to the left side with the right foot. Burnside does it again. 4 goals for Faith Burnside. The second time this season that she's done that. She had 4 against Belfry. Just makes it look so easy. You talk about Faith Burnside and everything that she does soccer-wise. But an interesting thing that Faith told me about herself, she owns her own ice cream truck. Now, my question is where in the heck is your ice cream truck right now, Faith? Why is it not parked somewhere here at the field? because it would be making buku bucks right now, including from me. That's something we'll have to talk more about, is Faith's ice cream truck. Here's Burnside trying to track it down. Settles it down, steps through. Dumps it out to Henderson. Henderson just a little bit too much on it, though. Brooks has that one taken away. As Henry takes it off to Moore. Moore, nice touch off to Burnside. Burnside right down the middle. Knifes her way through, brings it right side, was looking for Moore, and she wasn't there. But Moore steps back, too, and settles things down for the Lions. Punches one through, and out comes the keep. And we get connection there with Henderson and London Riley. They take care of each other, and we play on. Past the halfway point here in the opening half, it's all Boyd County. 5-0, they lead it. 50-50 ball this side. One off the head there by Malia Allen. Now Allen chasing it down. It goes out of bounds in front of the Panthers bench, and it'll be a Fleming County throw-in. Henry steps two. She gets pushed off the ball by Jarrah Brooks. That's a foul with too much contact, and a free kick coming up for the Lions. And Burnside will give it a swing from the near side. She has not done that this evening. Everything has been up that far side. But from the shade, she'll have a shot to bend this one down inside the 6 and give Boyd County a chance of taking a look at a 6th goal. Great ball there by Burnside off the backside, but Riley takes it off the hop. Burnside kind of holding her hands up, saying, "Where is everybody?" That was a beautiful placed ball, but you're not going to get them all. That's the game of soccer. This one's one out of the air, and Karam's around near the midfield. Boyd County controls it and starts a push. Maddie Stevens off to Moore. Moore swings with the left leg and bends it wide. Inside of 18 to play here in the opening half. 4 goals from Faith Burnside, another from Aubrey Moore. Moore's going to settle this one down just at the 20-yard line. Touches it through to Henderson. Henderson back to Moore. Nice 1-2 punch off the right edge and just wide. Great piece of movement there from Moore and Henderson as we look at it on the Ice and Cards and Collectibles instant replay. Look at this touch. Just wide of the right upright. Subs in for Fleming County. Addie Willis coming on. Off comes Lila Wells. And back of the ball game is Madeline Singer. In for Boyd County, Alyssa Perkins. And off is Cheyenne Burke. Moore back with it on the left side. With 2 on, tries to attack the defense and actually works into a 3 on. Stevens will settle it down. Touches it off to the far side. Boyd County likes to build from that left edge. Here's Moore back down into the corner. Moore gives it a swing with the left foot. Karam's all the way back out to Stevens. Touches it right back down to Moore, just outside the 18. Trying to bring it across the end line. Bends it across the top of the 6. Henry trying to chase it down with 2 on. Boyd County drops. Burnside will save with 3 in tow. Burnside knifing her way through like a piece of butter in summertime. Has Henry off that right side. Moore out at the top. She gives it off to Moore. Moore with a left foot and splits the uprights, but too high. Gracie Crow back in for Boyd County.
Crow returns to the match for Boyd
as Henderson steps off. Aiden Henderson, I should say. We have 2 Hendersons on the field, her and Savannah. And then waiting to check in is Bella Trimble. 15 and a half to go here in the opening period. 5-0 Boyd. Crow trying to apply pressure. This ball is going to tumble across the end line. It's going to be a corner kick for the Lions on the near side this time. This will be Aubrey Moore that'll line this one up.
Bella Trimble is the match for Boyd County.
Trimble's in the ball game for Boyd.
Madison Brooks for Fleming County.
Cassandra Johnson and
Johnson.
Madison Brooks in for the Panthers. Burnside will join Moore on the near corner. They'll touch it off to Burnside. Back to Moore. Moore just outside the 18. Gives the left foot a big swing to the far side and sends it out of bounds on the far corner, and it'll be a throw-in for Fleming County. I think she was looking for a little bit more English on that kick and just didn't get it. She really got a good foot on that one. That's something when you get a player that can send a ball with that much force with a left foot. Here's Trimble, started a push. Allen out near midfield. Now Henry. Burnside knifing it away, has it loft off of her foot. She'll gain it back. Circles the wagons, brings it back into the center of the field. Outside the 18. Dribbles through two. Loses possession of the ball. Fleming County pinballs it off of one of their players and then sends it forward. Overly has it. And now Trimble takes it off of her feet on the far side. Ball still being battled for position. As Alyssa Perkins is working with it on the far side, right in front of one of our camera operators. Hat tip to my great crew tonight. My wife and youngest son, Trey and Felicia Collier. Happy to have them along with us here this evening, as well as all of you watching along here on Kool TV.
Into the match for Fleming County, number 15, Michaela Powers.
Michaela Powers on for Fleming County. Jogging off is Lockaby. Fleming County throw in. They've not had it on this half of the field very often this evening. Rogotsky's only touched it once. It was on a through ball that had nobody in the area of chasing it down. Big throw by Boyd County, finds it out to Burnside. She can't control it, but Allen's right there. Brings it off to Burnside. Slows things down. Nice piece of defensive work there by Overly that takes it away from Burnside. Fleming County trying to work it up that far side, but the Boyd County defense on that back line swipes it away. Burnside can't control, but Allen on that back line slows things down. Tries to bring it near side to Henry. Henry battling Johnson for position. Three Panthers players in the same piece of real estate. Now Allen settles down, looking ahead for more. It's kicked out of bounds into the Boyd County sideline. It'll be a Lions throw. And the junior Savannah Henderson to toss in. Long throw up the near side. Looking out ahead to Crow. Crow has position, working outside the 18. Gets down to the right side. As she kicks it across, they're going to say she touched it out of bounds. It was great defensive pressure there by Emma Hamilton, and a goal kick coming up for the Panthers. Henry off, back in for Boyd County is Reagan Smith. 11.5 to play here in the opening half. 5-0 Boyd County. Goals in the 5th, 8th, 10th, 20th, and 21st minutes. 4 of those from Faith Burnside. Aubrey Moore with the other. Here's Crow. Ball off the far side, and it'll be a throw-in for the Lions. Trimble finds Crow down in that far corner. Ball loses possession, and back to the Panthers it goes. Overly working along Burnside. Tries to bring it near side. Burnside's going to step two. Burnside knifing her way through. She's got more off the left hip. Brings it off to the near side right. Takes it to the right foot and buries it in the corner again.
Oh, Boyd County.
Make it a 5-goal night for Faith Burnside. 6-0 Lions. And they are trying to make quick work of Fleming County. Burnside's going to take a seat. And say everybody wearing the white and gold is happy to see number 11 take a sideline visit. Good pressure there by Vivian Allen. Leah Allen slows things down, touches it off. Boyd County brings it back up front. Moore and Crow. Gracie Crow working with it far side. Looking ahead to Moore. Moore's got a one-on-one off that left edge. Tries to get it down the plate off that left foot. Bends it out and a slow roller to the goalkeeper. She also had Reagan Smith crashing the near side post. But a good defensive pressure off the back line by Emma Hamilton for the Panthers. Moore was setting it up, and she needed about another step separation to be able to get a full swing with that left leg. Great look there, field level. We'll bring it right into your living room. That's the way we like to do things. We want you to feel like you're here if you're not. Nice movement. And off the turf on a skip there by Maddie Stevens. Boyd County has kept London Riley busy. Cheyenne Burke to check back in on the next stoppage. Good job by Boyd County as Vivian Allen settled it down, but then it's sent forward. Kraft will chase it down on the near side for the Lions. Shade has made it out to the near side hash marks after the field started drenched in sunlight here on this steamy Tuesday evening in Cannonsburg. Near side to Johnson, and she can't chase it down. It's a Boyd County throw-in. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check all the scoring and stats from this one. We'll take a look at the upcoming schedule. Again, Boyd County girls back in action on Thursday night against Martin County. And then the boys will be in action in their home opener coming up on Saturday against Spring Valley. Big throw out to the near midfield. Vivian Allen can't corral it down. Jared Brooks sends it far side. Trimble working with defense against Brooks. Now Burke. And we'll get a foul on Burke on the push, so a free kick coming up for the Panthers. Eden Henderson setting to check back in for the Lions. So good opportunity here for the Panthers to try to chip one down toward the 18 and see if they can build something up offensively. With the wind at their back. Boyd County wins it. Moore far side. Crow working up on the near side. They'll push it ahead on the run to Trimble and rolls it off of our tripod. And now we've got a player that's down for a second for Boyd County.
Henderson returns to the match.
And we'll get a stoppage. So a stoppage here for a player down for the Lions on the far side. Steamy evening here in Cannonsburg as you see the players sitting on the turf trying to just gain their composure for a second. But again, if you're going to sit on the turf, move over in the shade. Get out of the scorching turf. They're going to send the players to the benches, so we'll step out for a break. We'll come back and continue our coverage. Boyd County leads at 6-0, 6:49 to go here in the opening half. Back after this on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luce, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky. Kentucky.com.
Back here in Cannonsburg, as Bella Trimble being attended to by the certified athletic training staff. Boyd County leading at 6-0 as we approach 6 minutes to play in the opening half. Here's Moore, sends it ahead, Kraft with a rush off that left edge. Kraft takes it down inside the 6, touches it away from the goalie and can't put it in. A great save there by the keep for the Panthers. Boyd County worked it up near side to Gracie Crow. And just a little bit too much off of her foot. And it was able to allow London Riley to come out and get the mitts on it. Boyd County's done such a great job working that left edge. Here's Maddie Stevens. Knifing her way through, a touch out to Eden Henderson. Henderson loses it off her foot. Right side, it's a wide open net. And cannot get it to Reagan Smith, who is on the near side post. Great piece of ball movement. Henderson getting through the defense. And then had to do something quickly and got just a little bit too much on it before Smith could get there. And they're saying it's the play was now it was offsides because they're playing it off the near side. That's not inside the 6. If it was a goal kick, it would be on the box. So it was offsides on Boyd. Stevens steps 2. Boyd County trying to settle it down, and Fleming County plays it to the far side to Madison Brooks. Brooks with defensive pressure there by Perkins. Both players battling at their feet. Rolls off the foot of Perkins out of bounds. Panthers throw in. Vivian Allen off the touch. Savannah Henderson will come to for the Lions. Tries to swing it up to Eden. Fleming County's there to take it away. Malia Allen settles it out inside the 20, I should say. Now Reagan Smith. Good job of maintaining possession. Trades positions with her teammate of Vivian Allen when she comes to. They play it ahead. Crow tries to settle it at her feet but cannot do so. Backside to Stevens. Stevens plays it ahead looking for Crow. Off the legs of Brooks for a moment. Boyd County had a chance to build but could not do so, and now Fleming County will turn it their direction with Singer. And then Burke on the back line steps two. Now Eden Henderson winning position off the far side. Boyd County with a push up the left edge. Henderson down in the far side corner. This is where Boyd County's made its money this evening. Works just outside the 18. Finds it across the end line. That ball is still live. And now they're going to say it was off. Nope, they're okay. They said she went across the end line. I did not see a flag go up. I'm blocked where the flag is, so I could not see. So it will be a goal kick coming up. Faith Burnside back in.
Match for Boyd County, along with number 11, Faith Burnside.
Aubrey Moore back on as well. Stevens, Kraft, and Crow coming off. Also returning for Boyd County is Whitley Henry. Inside of 3 to play here in the opening half. It's been all Lions. 6-0, they lead it. Here's Alyssa Perkins. Off to Moore. Moore with the second goal of the game. Trying to get it back to that left foot. Trying to play keep away, and she got a little bit too much on it, but they'll say it was touched off the foot. Fleming County's Madison Brooks, and it'll be a throw in for the Lions far side. They'll drop it into Moore. She'll give it right back. There's a chip down inside the box. It was a good idea, but wide left of the upright. And a goal kick coming up for the Panthers as we'll trickle underside. 2 minutes left to play here in the opening half of action. Allen trying to settle, fighting for position, working with Henry. Henry loses her footing, but regains composure right in front of the Fleming County bench. 90 seconds to play in the opening half. Here's Henderson, loses it off of her foot. Burnside steps two. Burnside brings it up the near side, trying to touch it ahead to Henderson, but can't corral it down. There's Burke. Now Moore. Sends it off to Perkins, left side. Moore coming down to give her some relief. Perkins battling for position and cannot hang on to it. It will be touched out of bounds and a Boyd County throw. Cheyenne Burke will take it in for the Lions as we go inside of 1 minute to play here in the opening half. 6-0 Lions. Burnside working on that back line of the defense now. Sends it up into the middle. That's to Vivian Allen. Allen works it to the right side. Sends it down looking for the foot of Moore. And just a little bit too much on it. And into the midst of Riley. 30 seconds to play here in the opening half. .50-50 ball out at midfield. Burnside wins it off of the header on the second bounce. Here's Maddie Stevens up the far side with 10 seconds to play in the half.
10, 9, 8.
Boyd County with an opportunity here just outside the 18. Ball's knocked loose. And that's going to take us to halftime here in Cannonsburg. A good half of soccer for the Boyd County Lions, who lead it 6-0 at the break. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll break it all down and get you ready for the second half of action as we continue our coverage here from Cannonsburg on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luz, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky. .com.
Check. Halftime here in Cannonsburg, 6-0. Boyd County leads this one. Let's take you back through the first half of action, as it was a quick strike for the Lions and Faith Burnside, as she punched one in the 5th minute, made it 1-0. Aubrey Moore connects on a goal in the 8th minute. That made it 2-0. 2 minutes later, Faith Burnside rolls off goal number 2. 3-0, Lions lead it. 10 minutes gone in the opening half of action. 10 minutes later, Faith Burnside connects on goal number 4 of the evening. 1 minute later, she comes back and punts in number 5. That made it 5-0. And in the 31st minute of the opening half of play, Burnside connects again, 6-0. Your first half action here in Cannonsburg, as Boyd County is rolling here in the home opener, looking to move the season to 3-0. We'll step out for a break. We come back, we'll take a look at their upcoming schedule, as the Lions will be back in action on Thursday night. We'll have that game right here on Kool TV. We'll look at the remaining of their schedule coming up when we return after this here on Kool TV.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Cannonsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back here in Cannonsburg, as just about 5 minutes to go here before we get ready to go in the second half of action. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Lions. Again, they'll be back in action here on Thursday night when they bring in Martin County. We'll have the call of that action from Cannonsburg as it's a 6:30 first kick. So we'll be with you beginning at 6:20 for pregame coverage. Then the Lions will hit the road. They go to Montgomery County on Saturday. They'll be back here next Tuesday night against Mason County. That's an 8 o'clock first kick. And then they become the Road Warriors. Most of the month of September, they are on the road. They go to East Carter on the 6th, to Ashland on the 11th, Pikeville on the 13th, West Carter on the 15th, Rowan County the 16th, Minford on the 20th. Then they come home for 3 games to close out the regular season, Estill County, Russell, and Cabell Midland. And again, you can catch all of that action right here on Kool TV. Again, the boys will be in action here at home on Saturday, 6 o'clock against Spring Valley. So we'll be with you beginning at 5:50 for pregame coverage right here on the home of the Boyd County Lions, Kool TV and the Total Media Sports Network. Again, if you're first time with us on the channel, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. We'll alert you to new material each time we put it up. And then be sure to subscribe to our Facebook page, Kool TV Total Media. And we've got all kinds of great stuff that we're putting out there. We'll have upcoming football this Friday night with Boyd County on the road at Gallia Academy. You can catch that game on 105.7 FM as well as on Kool TV. We'll have the audio-only stream, and then plus any home game that the Lions have, we'll have that game right here on Kool TV as well. We're going to step out for our final break. We'll come back and play second-half soccer with Boyd County in front, 6-0 second-half action when we return to Cannonsburg after this on the Total Media Sports Network and Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luce, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky. .com.
And then you'll probably have. Getting ready to go here in the second half of action. It's been all Boyd County. Faith Burnside with 5 goals. As she is already putting on a clinic this season. She has 12 goals on the year. She had 7 coming in. 4 in the first game, 3 on Saturday against Bluegrass United. Aubrey Moore has connected on her 6th goal of the season. And you look at what Burnside did last season, 44 goals, 6 assists. Aubrey Moore had 14 goals and 20 assists. That's what I said. You get those two together, you're going to get as good as 1-2 punch as you can find anywhere, not in the area, in the state of Kentucky. So Boyd County will flip directions of travel now, so they will work toward the field house. That is to my left on the same side of your screen. It'll be Fleming County ball to start the second half. If you're tuned in with us on the channel, drop me a message in the chat screen. Let me know where you're tuned in tonight. I'll give you a shout out on the air. Always like interacting with the fans as we work throughout the broadcast. There's Miss Burnside as she's had herself a great evening on the home opener here in her senior season. Boyd County picking up their first ever regional championship last year and would love to go back-to-back for this senior group. Had a chance to come out and do some work with the ladies doing a hype video for them. That was my first interaction with the team and found out real quick this is a fun group of young ladies to be around. They're very energetic, happy to do stuff, and very rambunctious. And earlier this week, I sent out a data form to just get some information about the players, and I sent it over to Olivia, and it was like an hour later, and I checked, and I had all 21 girls had responded. And I sent a message back to Coach Pennington. I said, I just wanted to say thank you. I said, that's phenomenal. She said, we got done with practice, and everybody just sat down and did it all at the same time. And I said, that's remarkable. I said, I can't thank you enough for everything. We're so happy to be here with Boyd County and excited to bring you all of the Lions action this season and hopefully for many more years to come. But our first broadcast this year for our 25-26 campaign, and happy to be doing it here tonight. Here's Henderson up in the right corner. Tried to bend it back inside the 18. It pinballs away and goes up the far side edge. Most of the field covered up in shade now. Just a little bit of sunlight still hanging around in those far corners. Here's a ball working up the near side. They were looking for Vivian Allen. Burnside knifing her way back through. Loses the ball off of her foot as she tried to knife through two players. Now Moore brings it near side off to Vivian Allen. Allen working against Cassandra Johnson. Tries to go across the end line and took it one step too many, and it'll go out of bounds, and a goal kick coming up for the Panthers. Moore wins it out on the near side. Here's a touchdown to Allen. A drop back out to Stevens. Stevens chipping down toward the 6. Burnside lets it slow down. She'll take it back off to the right edge. Had Henderson across the top of the 6. And it pinballs out of bounds. And let's see which we go here. Or a corner, I believe it will be a corner coming up for Boyd County. And this is going to be Aubrey Moore. Interesting fact about Moore, she has a twin. Left-footed kicker from that far side corner. She'll touch it off to Burnside, gets it right back. Now Burnside. Down inside the 18. Out of bounds off the foot of Smoot, and another corner kick coming up. Moore again. She's going to boom this one. Down inside the 6. Ball caroms around. Fighting for position on the inline is Maddie Stevens. Boyd County settles it down. Moore brings it to the left side. And a great stop there by the goalkeeper of London Riley. Take a look at this on the Ison's Cards and Collectibles instant replay. A big swing of the leg. Inadvertent handball. Back to the lines it goes as Reagan Smith was fighting for position. Let's see if it's going to be Burnside or Moore. That's Moore. So what's the funniest thing you've ever had happen to you on a soccer field? She said, getting my face busted with a ball. I don't know that that's funny. Said her favorite thing about soccer is just bonding with her teammates. She's going to give it a big swing here. Chips this one over top and bends it wide right of the upright. So the most embarrassing moment she's ever had playing the game, She scored an own goal off of a header. That's brutal. You know, you're going up and you're trying to do everything possibly right, and the ball just comes off of your head, and next thing you know, it's in your own goal. I remember in high school soccer, one of my teammates, he scored on an own goal and didn't even realize what he had done until it was too late. And it was like one of those moments that the light bulb came on when it happened. Great defensive effort there by Smoot, and she took the brunt of the boot from Aubrey Moore. So a corner coming up on the near side this time, and this will be Burnside from this near side corner. Now, when we did the hype video, she kicked one from this corner, and it was a beauty. Let's see what she's got on this one. If she can get one up on the air, trying to go back post. And that's exactly what she does. That's a great bounding ball that finds its way through. You hear the assistant coach for Boyd County saying, get ahead on it. Come on, that was a beautiful ball, and it just found its way through everyone. It goes to the far sideline, so Savannah Henderson will toss it in for the Lions. Field completely covered in shade now. A nice little breeze coming in from behind the school that's just behind us here in the press box. Beautiful evening here in Cannonsburg, just very, very warm. Here's Burke playing down the middle and lost it off of her foot. Kraft runs it down, splits the defense, loses the ball, but right there is Vivian Allen, and then we'll get a foul on Boyd County. So back to the Panthers it goes. Coach Pennington kind of grimaces there with the call, and so asking for some clarifications, and they seem to be copacetic with what they hear, so we play on. Stay tuned with us after the game for post-game coverage. We'll break all the action down from this one. Going to try to grab a player or two and talk with them after the game. Johnson can't settle it down, and Boyd County will get it back on a throw-in right in front of the Panthers bench. Savannah Henderson, long throw, trying to get a run, going toward Burnside. One too many hops, though. Great effort off the back end as Vivian Allen kept that ball alive. So Henderson will try it again. Throwing it up in the corner, nobody there, but Allen finds it at her feet. Just outside the 18, tries to turn it across the face. It's kicked out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in. Just shy of the pylon there that would have turned it into a corner. Here's Moore. Back down to Allen in the corner. Two coming on. Off of the foot, and now they'll get the corner kick. That's a really headsy play right there. When you get bottled up on that end line and you've got an angle, just kick the ball off with their feet. It goes across the end line. Now you've got your corner kick. That's the thing with soccer is everything. It's not like checkers. It's chess. You're playing one piece to get to something else. And that right there was one of those ideas of just trying to get it exactly where you need it. Here's a very dangerous ball that gets all the way outside the 18. Burnside brings it back down. She'll send it down inside the 6 into a wall of white jerseys. Fleming County starting a push. Bring it near side to Johnson. Burke chasing it down and lets it tumble out of bounds. Boyd County throw in. Burke will give it up. Henderson will make the toss. Big throw there by Henderson. Good ball down at the feet of Maddie Stevens. She'll bring it near side to Allen. Allen trying to save it near her bench and can't do so. Here's Sammy Miller on the throw for Fleming County looking for Johnson. Burnside is there. She'll save it back near midfield. Off to Henderson. Henderson tried to touch it off to Moore and got a soft-sided kick. Burke will corral it down on the back end and bring it back forward for the Lions. Allen gets to it. Now Burke, big throw down the line, looking for, trying to get Allen or Maddie Stevens. Now Stevens with position out in front. She's got Henderson right side. Stevens takes it down inside the 6 with one too many touches. had a great run as we look at it on the Ice and Cards and Collectibles instant replay. One little bit too much on it right there. But a great run there by Maddie Stevens, one of the seniors. Here's Burnside. Gets it back into the middle. Splits the defense. Takes it down the center. She's got a 1v1 off the goalkeeper. A nice save. Take a look at this save here by London Riley. She was heads up with Faith Burnside, and Burnside gets turned away from goal number 6 this evening. Nearly 10 minutes gone here in the second half of action. Sanchez on a throw-in right in front of the Boyd County bench. Drops it at the feet of Smoot. She can't settle it down off of Maddie Stevens. Here's Burnside fighting for position, working against Jarrah Brooks. Boyd County wins it. Now to Moore. Moore's going to start the push. Out to Burnside, too stiff. Perkins chasing it down on the far sideline for Boyd County. Trying to turn it back upfield and can't keep it in bounds, so it'll be a throw-in coming up for Fleming County, coming right at you on your screen with Singer. And she'll try to go negative with it. Here's Crow out top. Henderson had it at her feet near midfield, but could not get loose of the defense. Kraft working with it, and nice job there by Rogotsky, who hasn't had many around her tonight. And that time a ball that got on her very quickly, and she pounces on it well outside her box. Here's Burnside with numbers. Burnside trying to get through. Breaks the middle. It's a sprint. She's got a one-on-one with the keep. Looking for goal number 6 and bends it wide left. Sometimes those are the hardest goals to have when you are 1v1 with the goalie. And it's like you've got everything in front of you and you bend it past the uprights. Henderson wins the goal kick. Tries to play it down inside the box. Boyd County has it there but cannot connect with feet. Here's Crow working with pressure, and they're going to get ball off of Fleming County, so it'll be a corner kick coming up for Boyd County. Gracie Crow, good ball in the air. Gets it down outside the 6. Burnside settles it down. Takes it through the middle. Works to the right. Back to the left. And the keep is there, and we've got bodies on the turf. Great hustle play on both sides. Take a look at this on the Ice and Cards and Collectibles. That looked like a 7-10 split. Taking the brunt of that was Fleming County's keep of London Riley. But a great job by her to be able to sustain the collision and hang on to the ball. There's Maddie Stevens. Wins it for Boyd County, trying to turn it back upfield, but can't do so as Jasmine Sanchez stole it away. Here's Vivian Allen coming back on. Faith Burnside will step off. Burke looking for the head of Henderson. 50-50 ball, still plays loose. One at midfield. Overly works it to the far sideline. Nobody there. Sprinting forward is Brooks. She's not going to get it there. It'll be a Boyd County throw-in. Approaching 26 minutes left to go here in full time. Lions well on their way to win number 3 on this young season. Looking for their second shutout in as many games. Here's Crow up the far side. A really good defensive effort there by Hamilton to stop that run by Crow. It'll be a throw by Boyd County. Stevens drops it at the feet of Moore. Moore trying to release to give her some help. It's raked out of bounds. Another throw by the Lions. Another Lions throw. Here's Moore. Brings it off to Allen, back to Moore. Moore trying to get it to that left foot. Gives it a good swing off the turf in the hop and the mitts of Riley. "15 minutes gone here in the second half of action. Good job there by Stevens on the far side. Allen wins it near side. She'll start the push for the Lions. Trying to work through the defensive pressure, dribbles into the double team and loses possession of the ball as Singer takes it away and starts a push for the Lions. And then Boyd County steps right to and wins it back. Perkins trying to play it ahead. Moore settles it at about the 30. Boyd County brings it near side. Henderson working on the near line. Good idea there by Allen trying to play it to her, but it was defended nicely by the Panthers. Here's Stevens on the far side. She'll take it down in the right corner. And off the feet of a Panther player and out of bounds, a throw in for the Lions. 16 minutes gone here in the second half. Still at our first half score at 6-0. Perkins with a throw for the Lions. And we'll try it again. And this will be Savannah Henderson. Henderson, a booming throw. She got it all the way down inside the 18. Here's a good swing of the leg and a goal from downtown as Vivian Allen connects from long range. Take a look at this one. Allen says, I got this, off the touch and into the net. Allen's first goal of the season, and it's 7-0 Boyd County. Here in the 60th minute of action. And that's exactly what you do with a ball coming at you in that position. Don't try to dribble it. Don't try to do anything fancy. Just step up and put the boom to it, and she did that perfectly. The sophomore connecting on her first goal of the season, and it was a dandy. So another goal by Boyd County will put this game at a stoppage due to the mercy rule. Ball near side. Two Panthers trying to chase it down. Eden Henderson giving chase in tow for the Lions, and she'll win the possession. Throw in for the Lions. Henderson looking down into the box, gets it down to Crow. Here's Henderson. Allen. Down to Crow. Had a great look there, but Crow could not get the release. Ball tumbles across the end line. It'll be a goal kick coming up. No, it is a corner. Excuse me. Ball all the way back out top. Panthers trying to run it down and save the possession. Can't do so. Back to Vivian Allen. So what's your favorite thing about soccer? So getting to play a sport that makes me feel good about myself and getting to have a fun time with my friends. We'll try to grab her after the game, too. I want to talk. You score a goal. I think you deserve an interview. So we'll see if we can get her up here as well. Bodies on the turf, ball rolling free. Crow trying to get there and can't make it. As Riley with another save. Esker said, what's the funniest thing you've had to happen on the soccer field? She said when the ref at Ashland kicked everybody out of the soccer game with 10 minutes left. Now, those are always fun moments. Most embarrassing moment when she lost her balance and fell in the middle of the field next to the opposing team's audience, and they all laughed at her. That's tough. Her favorite TV show, SpongeBob or Dance Moms. Now, that's two polar opposites there. You go from SpongeBob and the Pineapple Under the Sea to Dance Moms and Drama City. I like one of those two shows, and it's not Dance Moms. I love SpongeBob. Here's Burnside. Plays it back off to Moore. Moore stops with the left foot. Out into the corner, looking for Crow. Crow with two on. Plays it on the inline. Nice piece of ball handling, but loses it over the inline. She had it there. Stevens was wide open, but it was just a ball trickling over the inline and could not keep it in for the goal. That was beautiful. Gracie Crow was 2 inches from a highlight-worthy play. Halfway home here in the second half. 7-0. Boyd County in front. Fleming County throw on the far side. Burnside takes it away. She'll start the push for the Lions. Gives it off to Moore. Moore back to Burnside. Burnside right side. She's got the beat on the goal, but there's nobody home to follow. She had the beat on the goal, and when the ball carried away from her, there was nobody in black jerseys there to finish the empty net. Here's Stevens. Burnside out top of the 18. Works to the right side. Stevens in front of the net, working outside the 6. Has it taken off her feet, and Fleming County wins possession. Good ball out near midfield. Singer chases it down for the Panthers with pressure coming in from behind. Now Perkins for Boyd County trying to save it on the far side. She'll take the action and fire it ahead, but can't find the feet, but helping her out there was Reagan Smith. Here's Burnside in the middle. Lost it off of her foot there as Smoot stepped to. One thing I noticed right there, and you saw it, one thing I love about what Boyd County does, they meet the ball. They don't let the ball come to them. They meet the ball, and that's something that makes them so difficult to defend. Burke tries to start a push up the near side and gets a little bit too much on it on a heavy foot as it tumbles out of bounds. Here's Henry back in for Boyd County. Abigail Smithers returning for Fleming County. 18 to go here in the second half. 7-0 our score. Here in the home opener for the Lions. Sanchez to toss it in. Does so right in front of the Boyd County bench. And nice job there on a couple of touches to keep it alive. Boyd County's Savannah Henderson booms that one into the stands. And an inadvertent handball there on Boyd County's Savannah Henderson. So a free kick coming up for the Panthers. Thursday night, Lions back in action against Martin County. The Cardinals come to Cannonsburg. 6:30 first kick. We'll have our pregame coverage beginning at 6:20 right here on Kool TV and the Total Media Sports Network. Here's Boyd County building from the back. Burnside plays it ahead to Moore. Moore's going to race it down on the near side. Just outside the 18, she takes it across the end line, fires it across the middle. Burnside settles, puts it with the left foot, and buries it.
Goal, Boyd County.
And that is your ball game. What a piece there from Burnside and Moore.
Goal by number 11, Faith Burnside.
And Faith Burnside finishes things off here in the 65th minute. And
Your
final score
Fleming County, nothing.
is 8-0. We're going to step out for a break. We'll come back and catch you up on all the action that happened in this contest, and we'll try to grab a couple of players. I'm going to see if we can get Burnside and Vivian Allen to talk about the win here this evening. That's as we continue our coverage here on the Total Media Sports Network and Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luce, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky. .com.
Back here in Cannonsburg as Boyd County wins this one. Final score, 8-0. Here's how it went down as Faith Burnside started the scoring in the 5th minute. That made it 1-0. Aubrey Moore connects on a goal in the 8th minute, 2-0 Boyd County. Burnside back to action in the 10th and 20th minute. That made it 3-4. Then in the 21st minute, she makes it 5-0. We go to halftime and a 31st minute goal with Burnside's 5th goal of the half, 6-0 at the break. We start second half action. Vivian Allen connects on the goal in the 60th minute, 7-0. And then Burnside puts the final touches on this one. And final score is 8-0. And Boyd County on to a 3-0 record to the young season. This is funny. So I've got players coming to me. Burnside's trying to get up the steps and not cramping. She's all right. This is tough. We may have to help her lower down or something. She acts like she's been running up and down turf for an hour. We needed this on camera right here. This is what we needed on camera, was her getting up here. Okay. Who wants to go first? All right, here's Faith coming over here. All right, let's put this on. I'm sweaty. That's okay. All right, step up here because they're going to use this camera down here to put our mugs on camera. You got me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey, what a before we look, we're looking right down here.
Okay.
Okay, you're good. Just talk to me. You're fine. You've got an ice cream truck?
Yeah.
Where is it?
I set up at Grayson most of the time.
Okay. What kind of ice cream?
It's multiple. I mean, I have about 16 flavors, but I also I use donuts, cookies, brownies. I have a variety of things.
So is it going to be here any this year is what I want to know.
I want it to be, but that's up to Pete.
All right, I'll work on Pete for that.
All
okay,
right.
Hey, what a heck of a game here tonight for you guys. And not only just for you individually, but for a team, the way that you guys really built from the backside, because there was a lot of those goals that got going that started on the back line.
Yeah, well, I think this game was a really good game to know because me and Aubrey Moore, we work very well in the midfield, but we also have opened up to everyone else too. And so I think it was great teamwork today.
You see so many players that got into the pieces of the puzzle that got you the ball where you needed to get to. A lot of the players on the side, Eden Henderson up top, Maddie Stevens, Reagan Smith, all of them got the ball where it needed to go, and you guys got it to the corners that you wanted to build from.
Yeah. Eden and Maddie, Maddie's actually, this is her first year back to playing soccer, and she's doing fantastic. Her confidence level is so great. I'm so happy she's playing. And Eden has been working her butt off all summer, so I'm super proud of her. I'm proud of everyone because we take our time, go to Dex's practices like twice a week, every week of the summer, and we took our time, we learned. And now we know and we are comfortable with working as a team.
How cool is it for you to get to watch this young lady behind you net her first goal?
It was amazing. I was stretching down there, but I was super excited for her because I know how much it means for her.
Big game coming up Thursday night. You guys bring in Martin County, a very good team. A good job here tonight for the home opener, but a good test coming up Thursday evening.
Hey, but we're confident. We have no doubt, but we still have to work hard, absolutely, but we're confident.
Hey, we'll see you Thursday night.
All right, thank you.
Nice win tonight.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring in Vivian Allen now as we need to get the camera on the steps of Faith going back down. That might be TV worth watching. Come on over, Vivian. All right, so first off, take me back through the goal. The ball's at your feet.
Yes.
Go. How big was that for you to look up and have a ball like that at your feet?
It was just the perfect opportunity. It just bounced off the defense and came right to my feet perfectly.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that you can't draw up any better.
Yeah.
It just now for you, first varsity goal, I'm guessing.
Yes.
One of those when it got to the mid of the goalie were you like, oh no, I didn't get it high enough.
Yeah, I was scared. I never get opportunities like that. I feel like it was just really great timing.
You did a really good job today of especially playing out of the corners. And that's
Yes.
something that you guys, I could tell really quickly, that's what you like to do. You like to get the ball outside, bend it back inside, and let Moore and Burnside go. How big is that for you of knowing that you are the one that really starts the way that offense attacks?
Yes. It's a big responsibility, but I feel like we've trained enough and we've practiced our formations, and it's just clockwork now.
Dance moms and SpongeBob.
Yes.
That is two polar opposites. I mean, how do you go from those two?
SpongeBob was just my favorite childhood show. We watch it all the time at the house just to relax, and I just love Dance Moms. It's the drama. It just makes me.
I talked about it. I said we go from funny, happy SpongeBob to drama to dance. Who's your favorite character on SpongeBob?
Patrick.
Okay, you're a Patrick guy. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, congratulations. Nice job.
Thank you so
much. We'll see you Thursday night.
See you Thursday.
All right. Olivia, you want to jump in real quick? Yeah, let's do it. You're up here. That's okay. Well, join me now, the head coach for Boyd County, Olivia Pennington. What a game tonight.
Yeah, that was
I mean, you guys really built from the corners the way that you wanted to, and you got the ball to where you wanted it to go.
Yes. We've been focusing a lot on making sure we get the passes through and look for the corners and back in. And I felt like we had a lot of goals off of assist is what we're kind of looking for this season. So I felt like they did that tonight.
Yeah, that's what I was talking with Vivian there is that everything starts from the corners and the way you work inside to out to bring it back in, and that gives you so many angles that you could do, and you guys did a really good job, especially working the ball across the end line. There was one beautiful ball that just missed down here with Crow. She was 2 inches from being on a highlight reel of getting a ball back to Stevens there, but it's those type of plays that you like to see.
Yeah, I felt like last year we scored a lot of lone goals other than, Aubrey had, I think, like 20 assists last year. But out of the 48, a lot of them were lone goals. And so moving into this season, we knew that people are going to try to start man marking and looking to hold players. So we knew that if we can move the ball and get the passes in, then we're going to get around other defenses.
You and I talked a couple of weeks ago about your defense, and then you said that was the big piece that you had to really replace.
Yes.
Tonight, your defense stood tall again, and there was a couple of balls that the defense started the push. One of those, Kraft, she started the push from the back end, and it goes all the way for a Burnside goal.
Yeah, we knew we replaced our entire back line other than Cheyenne Burke and then our keeper. So we knew coming into this season that we were going to have to look at the defense first before before we could even look at the offense. So, we went to the Bluegrass State tournaments and kind of got a punch in the face that first game because we moved people around and we lost that first game. And we were like, this isn't working. Came back here, restructured our defense, and now they look very solid. And actually tonight's the first night that we played those 4 back line together. We've actually shifted again from what we played the last couple games.
Usually a defense takes the face of a player, and tonight I felt like that player's face was Savannah Henderson. She was so big on the back line, really getting to a lot of Burke was huge there, but Henderson gives you that ability with those long throws of starting those runs.
She does. She gets the long throws, and she gets in there and battles for every ball, every loose ball. She's in there winning it, and if she doesn't win it, it's kind of like Kraft comes in and sweeps up everything. She's the more finesse and let's play forward, whereas Vanna's going to get in there, win the ball, and make sure nobody gets through.
Thursday night, Martin County, a good team coming in. Should be a good challenge and another good evening here to play soccer.
Yeah, they look pretty decent from what I've seen, so I'm ready to get our girls a little bit more tested, see how it goes.
We'll see you Thursday night.
Thank you.
Thank you. So a heck of a win here tonight. Again, Burnside rolling things out. You get Vivian Allen that connects on her first varsity goal. Aubrey Moore with her goal coming in the 8th minute this evening. And Boyd County wins it by a final score of 8-0. That's going to do it for us here this evening. Again, we'll be back with you on Thursday night as we'll bring you the action for Boyd County and Martin County when the Lions reconvene, and then boys action on Saturday evening at 6 p.m. when they bring in Spring Valley. Again, if it's your first time with us on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll alert you directly to your mobile device. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook for all of the latest information for Boyd County athletics throughout the season. A hat tip to my crew here tonight. Trey and Felicia Collier, phenomenal job by them. Big thanks to Coach Pennington and her great staff and players. I've enjoyed the time immensely already being around them, and certainly looking forward to covering them much, much more throughout the season. It's going to be a fun group to be around. I've kind of picked that up very, very quickly, but really excited for that. Big thanks to Pete Fraley and all of his great staff here with Boyd County Athletics. 8-0 your final. Boyd County moves to 3-0 on the young season. Fleming County will fall to 1-2 in the loss. For Trey Collier, Felicia Collier, everyone at the Total Media Sports Network and Kool TV, this is James Collier saying so long and thanks for tuning in here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another Boyd County Lions soccer broadcast on Kool TV. This broadcast of Boyd County Soccer has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Total Media Sports Network and Kool TV.